or we see like in a movie, somebody who's struggling and then in a song everything is done, like they become a millionaire. Well, it doesn't work like that. This is door raising. As you can see, it didn't start on day one, definitely. I didn't even think I'd start a bakery. But I was a homeschooling mom and I was teaching my children how to do math through baking. And we baked up a storm, and before you knew it, neighbors and friends, everybody started ordering, and that's how the business started. Oh, there are many challenges. I can't just put it down to one, but I think the main challenge would be handling, knowing how to run a business, because baking came easy, but running a business was very, very difficult. I had to actually learn how to run a business. Message and advice. I don't know if I'm in a place to give advice, but definitely because I made a lot of mistakes, too many to count, in fact. So what I like doing is also teaching home bakers, especially, how to start a business. So one thing that I would definitely say is consistency is key, and also don't compare yourself with somebody out there, because their growth is definitely not the same as your growth. So don't compare yourself. You are you. You do you, and you'll get there. If you know me, at least even a little bit, I love pun on words. So dough is also bread dough that rises when you put yeast in it. Also, dough in colloquial terms is money. One of our uh, values is 10% of all our profits go back to uplifting the community, and we make a decision to hire people who do not have an additional skill. For example, construction workers who might have their work becoming obsolete in the next 5 to 10 years. So we give them, we train them, and we put our profits back into them so that their families and they are financially independent, and also are able to have a skill to fall back on. Even if they don't end up working in door raising, they can work somewhere else. So yeah, that's what we like doing. How does door raising reflect my personality? So this is my philosophy. That if anybody is a movie buff, or not a movie buff so much, but a book buff, I really like Godfather, and Michael Corleone says nothing is everything is personal, even business is personal. So yes, business is this is an extension of my personality. None of our bakes are made with maida. That's something that I strongly believe in. What we give our families, what we give the customers, and there's a lot of fun involved. It is very important for us to have fun in the kitchen. So our workspace environment has to have a lot of fun. We pull each other's leg. What else do we do? We do a lot with our heart. Even when customers come in, they say, "Hey, this place is not like another commercial space, and we want to keep it like that." So even as we are growing, we want to keep the heart of it somehow intact. And I don't know how that's going to happen as we grow, but we're going to fight to make that happen. This is a story of every business person. Usually, what we see on Instagram, we don't see the struggles, we don't see the real part. We see, or we see like in a movie, somebody who's struggling, and then in a song, everything is done, like they become a millionaire. Well, it doesn't work like that. It took me 14 years to even come to a place where a home baker sets up a store, and I made every mistake possible, and I want the story to get out there so that the real story is shown to people, and not so much just the success story. So the next 6 weeks, so we are starting Door Raising Academy. It's already in the works, but Door Raising Academy is what we really want to like focus on right now, because I want to do baking classes and also teaching homemakers how to start it as a business. So we're doing intensive both on the weekends and during the week. So we have two programs going on, and that is something that I'm really focusing on, and I want to get as many sales done as possible. So if I have to be really precise, four seats for weekend and 6 seats for the weekday classes. I'm not very good at listening to people's advice. I'm very intuitive that way. I might end up making a lot of mistakes, but somehow still stick to the larger plan, and somehow it works out. I do hope that people remember how they were treated not just in the way they were welcomed at the store, but also when they eat the product, they should know that it was made really nicely and it treated their tummy really well. One of our slogans is also "Good times in your tummy." So yeah, that is something that I hope they feel the kindness coming through. They were treated kindly. It's always there until you make it happen. We're waiting for you to start.
Done.
Done? Are we done?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Amazing.